its delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renin-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renins and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign. Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menencia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
An Elder Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renin lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options. So even though the Danans are still technically slaves here, they aren't being oppressed. If Calaglia had been like this, would we have been content? Would there have been any reason to stand and fight? But let's head towards the inn. So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff. Looks like trouble with a capital T.
Together, we've got this!
Here goes!
Blow away!
Seal! Into the shadows! Don't mind if I do! Are those arms even natural?
Armor won't save you!
Here comes lightning! Do it!
flying freaks! Why can't they just sit
An
still?
astral archer? Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Raining slash! Blow away! I'll take you all on!
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I'm on it! Blow away!
Here, let me help.
This was all mine! Swallow blade!
You shouldn't have messed with me. I'll tear you apart.
Blow away!
Sleep now.
Raining slash! Blow away!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here goes!
Raining slash!
Hands in the wind!
Blow away! Slash! Try this! Infernal turret! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Fires of passion coursing this way!
Anything in armor is
Shut
all
up!
right.
Captured! Searing flame!
I lost myself in the heat of the moment.
It's showtime!
Raining slash!
In the wind right
Blow
here!
away!
Photon blast! Let me fall into thy own depth!
Stardust! I'm on it!
Oh, empty! Now I can let loose.
Searing flame!
Blow away!
Your dreams!
Where are you going?
Raining slash!
Here goes!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike! I'm just
Blow
getting
away!
started!
Burning strike!
Raining slash!
Here's the
Swallow blade! Slash!
Here,
Double demon bang!
let's get you off of the way! Photon blast! More passion! It's showtime! Gemini Ultra!
This one's all yours! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Brace yourself! This one's Okay,
This isn't
here I go.
ideal.
Not today!
Over?
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indana? Not to a Renin you don't.
Here's the evil!
Not done yet!
Air, I'll heal you all!
Ready? Slash! Blow away!
Healing
Stay away from my friends!
Lunar blast!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Raining slash! Blow away! Take this! Here I come!
Reload! Hear me!
Blow away!
Burning
Raining
blast in the
slash!
wind!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Is this it?
I can't hold on much longer!
Glacial spear. Here's evil. Pathetic.
I'll be saving you! I can't feel anything!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that! Talent score! Watch it! Not my finest.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in. I have a bad feeling about this.
Lightning slash!
Lightning orb! Dance in the wind! Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword! Lightning
That's what I
shield!
get for shooting too high.
Don't mind if I do.
I can carve through armor!
Healing circle!
Now I can let
You ain't quick workable.
Want me to pick up your slack one?
Just point. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here one's mine!
You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning orb!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more...
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
We can really make weapons with this?
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist! Air thrust! Let's astral heat! Here's evil!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
We're in good form!
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Glitter spear.
Here's evil!
This one's gonna be tough.
I heal you all!
This on! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art!
First strike! Through Raining Slash!
Glacial spear!
Dragon
Here's
Form!
evil! Freeze Lancer!
You're on!
Now I get the
Here's evil! Lightning
Swirl
Descent!
Blade!
Freeze Lancer!
Strike! I'm on it!
Swirl
That
Blade!
freaking does it! Strike!
Confiscated! This
I
one's
hope
mine!
this thing is medically
You
approved.
picked the wrong fight!
Dance to the wind!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Wind Astral!
Any injuries?
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia. Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Dance to the wind!
First strike! Ready?
Mega
I'll take you all on!
Dance to the wind! Air thrust!
Blue Ray!
Corruption!
Ready?
I never miss!
Blue Ready? Smash!
Raging Heavy!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
These
Less
sticks have
talking,
got your
more
name on them!
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here's the Freeze Lancer!
Dragon Form!
We got the advantage!
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! one deadly strike, just as ordered. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cislodia is...
Watch out!
Ah! The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, thanks.
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it! The enemy is over there!
Sighted.
I can carve through armor!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon shell!
Air thrust!
What's
Dance in the wind!
Burning slash!
Feel!
Flew away!
This'll come in handy!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Damn it! Nothing new about that, Shion.
And still as humble as ever.
Dance in the wind!
Spear.
Air thrust! Freeze blade! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Swallow blade! Try this! Infernal turret!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! I'll heal!
Ah! Not today!
Dance in the wind!
I never miss.
Now I can let
Not
loose!
on my watch! Dance
Hey, now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Dance in the wind!
Will this help?
Raining
Air
slash!
thrust!
Flew away!
Dance in the wind!
Raining
Air
slash!
thrust! Help this!
I owe you one!
One more!
Flew away!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! First aid! Air thrust! Light astral energy! One more!
Reinforcements?
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon blast!
We're clear the house!
Let me take the rest of them.
Wow, someone's feeling lively!
Flew away! Try harder!
Lightning raging cascade! Here's a
I
healing
can
arc!
carve through armor.
Dance in the wind!
All good things come to an end.
Dance in the wind!
Flew away! Flew away!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
Cut them apart to your heart's
No
content.
place here. Here we go again. He's dead. Now it's that.
I guess you had your uses now and again.
Told ya, lies unstoppable.
You're not like that all the time. Air thrust! Healing circle!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
It must know that'd be silly.
Falling behind!
Looks like this one's mine.
Like hell it is!
Raining slash.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this.
Light astral
Armor
energy!
won't save you.
Glacial spear.
You think you want fight?
Spread!
Raining
Freeze
slash!
laser!
Flew away! Raining
Dance
slash!
in the wind! Air thrust!
Now, Demon's descent. Flashing fang.
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet. I can feel my precision improving. This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow. I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully. What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave!
You'll never make me talk.
Not helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that? Eat this! Roll it!
Here I go.
Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
Fall back in there to defend!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Freeze Lancer!
Here I come! You're finished! I'm on it! Go! By the round and rent! Eat this! I'll tear you apart! Now you see what I can do!
Here, let me
I'm on it! Ready, strike!
in here!
Blow away!
Where are you going?
I'm on it! I'll finish you here and now! Ready, strike! Burn! Here we go! Blow away!
I'll heal you all!
Ready, storm!
Gale Force! Dance in the
Ready,
wind!
strike! Blow away! Start up!
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Yes, evil! Light Astra Raging Cascade!
Piercing roar!
Lightning Descent!
I'm on it! Storm!
Gemini Aqua! The enemy is going all out!
Power of water!
I'll heal you all! Feel!
Swallow blade! Piercing roar!
You all tucked away!
Here you
Bring
go!
us back from energy! All right!
Just in
Bring
time!
on! Searing Tempest!
First strike!
My will!
Strike!
Flare Tornado!
Swallow blade!
Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade! Dragon Splash!
Swallow blade!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Swallow
Freeze
blade!
Lancer!
Round
Red! Lightning
Break it
Orb!
down!
Where are you going? Ready!
I'm on it!
In here!
You're done! Swallow
Sky
blade!
Skin. Reload! I'm back in for the fray!
Crumble!
Lightning Orb! Alright!
Swallow blade! Piercing
It's
roar! It's
I'll heal you
dust
all.
to dust! Swallow blade! Solid storm!
Wind Healing Energy!
But... Tectonic swallow blade!
Far enough!
I can only rely on
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough.
Yes, ma'am! Swallow blade! Swallow blade!
Crescent Moon!
Try harder! Now you see what I can do! Burn!
Alright!
Ready, strike! Blow away! Eat this! You're done! Ready, strike! Sword!
More where that came from!
You're finished! I'll tear you apart! Blow away! Piercing roar! Take this!
Here, let me help! First aid!
You're mine!
Lightning Orb! Reload! Raging Cascade! By the power of
I'm on
water!
Here I come!
The enemy is going all out!
You're finished!
I'm far enough! It's Art Expert coming through! Wind Astral Energy!
I can carve through
Raging
armor!
Cascade! Not on my watch!
The picture of hell! Blow away! Eat this!
Lightning Orb!
You're finished!
Lightning Condensed! Thunderblade!
Discharge! Tectonic blast! You're mine! Just
Lightning
enough!
Condensed!
It's on! It's on! Eat this!
Freaking Master! Pierce evil!
Blow away!
Photon Lightning
Eat
Condensed!
this! Try this!
Thunderblade!
Tiger Blade! First shot! No! Can't come here! I really owe you.
Into the shadows! Raging Cascade!
I'm on it!
Sleep now.
Rolling here!
This will come in handy! Burning Strike!
Glacial Spear.
Lightning Orb! Whoa!
Swallow blade!
In here!
I'll tear you apart! I'll finish you here and now! It's over! Ready and ready! I'll smash you!
No escape!
Igneous discharge!
Not a chance! I'm not done!
I'll run you through!
Come on, Tiger Blade! Denied! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Lightning orb! Whoa, hey! What is
Not done yet! Take this! You're finished!
I hope this thing is medically
Take
approved.
this! First it's over!
You won't get away with that!
I'll
I
tear
can
you
feel the
apart!
medicine working.
Raining slash!
Lightning!
No escape! Try harder! Tiger
Where
Blade!
are you going? It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Lunar corruption!
Do it! Goodwill! Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait. Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm. For both Danans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Danan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Danans were treated like people again. Menencia was reborn under his watch, and orphaned children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Danans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy: earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel... When were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Danan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Danans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, But in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Danon like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Right. Huh? Uh-huh. Can't sleep?
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Xion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well. What am I doing?
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I'm going with you if you are. If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?